Steve Carlton pitched in Major League Baseball for 24 years and won 329 games. Ken Arzon here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Thursday, January the 29th, 2026. So this is the second video on Steve Carlton. 1965 through 1988. Last video, I covered his first 11 years, from 1965 to 1975. He had 2 seasons, 20 or more wins, with a high of 27. The 1972 season, his best. 27 wins, 1.97 ERA, led the league. Games started, led the league. Complete games, 30, led the league. 346 innings, led the league. 310 strikeouts, led the league. Black ink. In fact, I counted up for Steve Carlton's career how many black inks leading the league in offensive pitching category. Not counting WAR and WHIP. What I'm counting is wins, ERA, games started, complete games, shutouts, saves, innings, and strikeouts. I'm focusing on that. How many black inks for Steve Carlton? 24 of them. It's a good number. 24 times he led the league in a pitching offensive category. So this video, let's look at the second half of his career. Starting with 1976, he wins 20 games. Third time, 20 or more. 1977, 23 wins. Back-to-back 20-win campaigns. Very good. 1978, 16 wins. 1979, 18 wins. 1980, 24 wins. That's the second highest in his career. So he's got a 27, a 23, and a 24, and a 23. 1981, strike year, 13 wins. 1982, 23 wins. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20-win seasons. 1983, 38 years old, 15 wins. 1984, 13 wins. In 1985, what happened? 1 win. We only got into 16 games. 1986, 9 wins. 1987, 6 wins. 1988 did not win a game. So in 1965 and 1988, he did not have any victories. So he got his 329 victories in basically 22 years. But then you had another season, 1985, only 1 win. So basically 21 years, 328 victories. But if you go a little closer, 1986, 9 wins, and 1987, 6, and then 1966, 3. Steve Carlton got his 300 or more victories in a 20-year period, really. Because there's 3 or 4 seasons not winning much games at all. So 20 years, 300 or more victories. What does that come out to be? It averages about 15 wins a year, right? If you win 15 games for 20 years, that's 300 victories. So Steve Carlton, Baseball Hall of Fame, yes. You got to look at the victories, 329 total. How about 741 games he appeared in? That's a lot in 20 years. 5,217 innings. Not too many guys reach 5,000 innings in their career. How many have done it? Do you know? Out of all the pitchers in the last 150 years, how many of them get to 5,000 innings in their career? Do you know how many? Let's ask Google. Career innings. I've got it here. I'll pull it up. Career leaders and records for innings pitched. How many reach 5,000? 13 pitchers, that's all, in baseball history. Just 13 of them. And Steve Carlton is one of them. We know Cy Young, he's a member, he's the only member of the 7,000 inning club. Bud Calvin is the only member of the 6,000 inning club. So then you have 11 other pitchers, 5,000 or more. Walter Johnson, Phil Niekro, Nolan Ryan, Gaylord Perry, Don Sutton, Warren Spahn, Steve Carlton, Pete Alexander, Kid Nichols, and Tim Keefe. Now, Keefe, Nichols, Alexander, Johnson are all old school guys. The new school era, I'd say after 1950, roughly. You've got the Warren Spahn, Phil Niekro, Gaylord Perry, Don Sutton, and Greg Maddux. 13 guys, 5,000 or more innings pitched. That's an exclusive club. How would you like to be a member of that club as a pitcher? Steve Carlton is a member. And Steve Carlton is a member of an exclusive club, Strikeouts. And this is an interesting club to be in. How many guys are in the 4,000 strikeout club? Do you know how many? 4,000 next to their resume. 3 guys: Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, and Steve Carlton. How about that? Now, there's one member in the 5,000 strikeout club, and that's Nolan Ryan. 5,714, a record that will never be broken. But Randy Johnson, 4,875. Roger Clemens, 4,672. And Steve Carlton, 4,136. Is there another pitcher who's pitching today that will join the 4,000 strikeout club? Nobody. No active pitchers. I mean, Max Scherzer is the only one on the active club. He's 3,489. He's got 500 more to go, and he's in his 19th year. He's not going to get there. So Steve Carlton, Baseball Hall of Fame. I'm impressed with this guy. Played for St. Louis, then the Philadelphia. Then he went to the Giants, the White Sox, Cleveland, and Minnesota. Why would he do that? Why would he bounce around? Should have stayed either with St. Louis or Philadelphia his entire career. You know, Walter Johnson stayed with the Washington Senators his entire career. He could have bounced around if he wanted to, because they were only one-year contracts, right, back then? But he stuck with the same team. I like pitchers who stay with their same team their entire career. Do you know how many guys have done that? How many? Here's a trivia question. How many pitchers with 300 or more wins stayed with the same team their entire career? Do you know that one? 300 or more wins. All right, let's look it up. Lefty Grove didn't do it. He played for Boston and Philadelphia, so he switched teams. Randy Johnson didn't do it. How about Tom Glavine? No, played for Atlanta and then the New York Mets. Why would he go to the Mets? So he didn't do it. Mickey Welsh? No, he didn't do it. These are guys 300 or more wins. Charlie Radburn? Did he do it? He had 310 victories. He didn't stay with the same team. Do you know who did it? Tom Seaver? No, he didn't do it. Played for Cincinnati, and then he was on the Mets. Gaylord Perry? Did he switch teams? Yeah, he bounced around a lot. Do you know the answer? Phil Niekro? No, a couple teams. Anybody with 300 or more victories stay with the same team the entire career. Don Sutton? No, played for the Dodgers, the Angels, and the Brewers. I'm looking. Nolan Ryan, I know he bounced around a lot. Eddie Plank. Did he do it? Nope. Couple of teams in his career. John Clarkson? These are all guys 300 or more wins. Did he stay with his team the entire career? Nope. Bounced around. Steve Carlton? No. Tim Keefe. Did he do it? Nope. Bounced around. Roger Clemens, I know he didn't do it. Greg Maddux, he didn't do it. Kid Nichols? Nope. Couple teams. I'm looking for a guy, 300 or more victories, stay with the same team the entire career. Warren Spahn, did he do it? Warren didn't do it. Pud Calvin? Nope. Christy Mathewson. Oh, Christy. He was with the Giants for 16 years, but his last year he went to the Cincinnati Reds. So he didn't do it. Pete Alexander. No, he was on a couple teams. Cy Young? No, Boston, Cleveland. One guy left. Do you know who it is? 300 or more victories, stayed with his same team the entire career. Do you know who it is? Walter Johnson stayed with the Washington Senators for 21 straight years and won 417 games. Did you know that trivia question? I like guys who stay with their same team their entire career. All right, we're done with Steve Carlton on the all-time career pitching wins list. Who's next? This guy's old school. But this guy was incredible. This guy pitched 12 years and won 328 games. John Clarkson is next. I'll look at his career. in the next video. I'm out.